Tune in and watch Lori and Amelia as they talk health and wellness, keep you in the know, highlight do-gooders in promo, and spill the tea in Never Have I Ever. And now it's time for the rundown.
Hey, how are you, girl?
So
How are
good.
you?
How are you?
I'm good. I got cray hair, so this is vacation. This is summer vacation hair, so
I love it.
boom.
Boom. I love it.
Boom. All right. Well, welcome to episode 112 of The Rundown. I'm Amelia Model with Promo Corner, and joining me is the sassy lady in the blazer, Lori Bolton of the Magnet Group. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. You have much wow today.
Do I have wow on today?
You have wow. And you
Thanks.
know who else has wow?
Who? John.
Yes! I knew you were going to get that. I knew it. So get ready to say wow. Wow Line has dropped over 200 new items since January, including the Bottle Banger and industry exclusive. Plus, check out their new 4-in-1 pill containers. I think Lori needs one of those. I remember her mentioning she had more pills to pack for her vacay. Handheld fans, cooler ice packs, and so much more. If you're looking for American made, Wow Line offers 240 made in the USA products. They are union printed too. They've expanded into exciting new categories like bags, drinkware, tech, and even pickleball gear. Lori, I know you're a tennis player. Do you pickleball?
Do you know what? So Mark and I have started playing pickleball. It may be a problem for our relationship, actually. So we'll see how that goes. He's an athlete, competitive. Same here. And I want to just whack that ball, and it doesn't go as far as the tennis ball goes. So I've got to figure out.
So frustrating when you put all of it into it.
Yes.
Yep.
It's so frustrating. But I've seen John's pickleball sets, and they're gorgeous. They're like really nice.
Ooh, okay. I'm going to have to reach out for my next pickleball tournament for my regional. Okay, so again, new categories like bags, drinkware, tech, and pickleball. Want something different? You'll find light up foam sticks, nail polish, which these wretched things are in desperate need of, lawn and garden goodies, and even die cast vehicles. So go check them out. And if you didn't know, Wow Line is celebrating 75 years in business this year. That's a lot.
Impressive.
This a bunch of times.
Yes.
So if you haven't looked lately, it's time to visit wowline.com and get your wow on. Be much wow like Lori.
Wow. Hi, John. Thank you for the sponsorship.
Yes, and tell John Short that you heard about it here. So Lori and I are still on summer break. As you can tell by looking at me, this is summer break attire. This is roll out of bed. Lori just got back from 7 countries. Was that right?
7 countries, 4 countries.
4 countries. Okay.
Yeah. UK, Greece, Croatia, and Turkey.
Lovely.
Amazing trip. I'll tell you all about it in the episode.
And so it was time for me to go on vacation. We should have planned better where we were gone the same few weeks, but life happens. So you can find me traveling back from South Africa this week. So don't ask me to pronounce the name of the place I will be because I cannot, but I can tell you I fly to Johannesburg and then you drive 2.5 hours north of Johannesburg, almost to the Botswana border. So get a map out, figure that out. I'll be in that region.
So fun.
So yeah, summer break for Lori and I. So we've put together a couple of special editions so that you guys don't miss us too much. I know it's hard not to do. And I have a lot of plane time. Lori had a lot of plane time. I'm sure many more people are going on summer vacays. So we're doing a special edition of what to watch. So while you are traveling on those long flights, you can download some good stuff to your tablet. So let's see what the best of what to watch is.
So you said that you've got to do some nesting and watch some movies. So I want to know if you've watched any of these. So I have not, but what I did was I selected or to choose what to watch.
So there are the best pictures that were nominated for the Oscars.
Yep.
Do you know what any of them are? Do you want me to read off the list to you?
Yes, read them off,
Okay.
please.
So Oppenheimer.
Saw
you seen
that?
that?
Love. Yes.
I just watched it recently. Really good.
Really good.
American Fiction.
No. Is that good?
I have not seen it either. I looked it up. I feel like it's based on a true story. Somebody I talked to this week said it started a little slow, but it was really good. So check that out. Anatomy of a Fall. I have no idea what that's about.
No.
Barbie. Did you see Barbie?
Yes, I saw Barbie.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
I thought it was
That's the old school
good.
opera song that was popular in the 90s.
Yes.
It was really good. The Holdovers with Paul
No.
Giamatti. So I was watching it on my plane ride last night, but my flight ended. The movie's over 2 hours, and my flight was only an hour and 20 minutes. So I didn't get to see the ending. So I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. Killer of the Moonflower with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Is that good?
Yes. Do you know it? It's the true story about how the whites went into the rich economy of the Indians where they struck oil, and white men were marrying these Indian women so they would be part of the family, and then they were slowly killing off the Indians so they would inherit the money.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see the movie? Is it a tough movie to watch?
They don't go into great detail about that, but it touches on it, but it's not like gory and stuff. But yeah,
Okay.
it's a good movie, and it's what happened. So it's
Yeah.
Maestro. I've not seen that. It has Bradley Cooper. True story about a composer.
I need to watch it just because Bradley Cooper's in it. I could care less.
I know. He has a prosthetic nose, so it makes him look a little bit different as well. So it's on my hit list.
What's that called, Amelia?
Maestro. Or I guess Maestro. Is that what the
Maestro.
Maestro? Yeah. Past Lives. No idea what that's about.
Haven't heard of that one.
Poor Things. With
Core
Emma
or
Stone.
poor?
Poor.
Poor.
Like broke. It's got Mark Ruffalo and Emma Stone in it. And there's a lot of nudity. Little innocent Emma Stone is naked a lot, and there's a lot of explicit things. Part of the story, there's a lot of anatomy in there. It's a really weird movie, but good, and she won Best Actress for it, so check it out.
Amazing.
Yep. And then the last one is The Zone of Interest. I don't know what that is either.
No. Do you feel, Amelia, that like there's not as many movies like that come out that used to, like, I feel it's not as, I don't know if it's because you don't have your normal channels anymore and you've got like Peacock and Hulu and you're not seeing the advertisements for the movies. Like, I feel so out of the loop.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't go to the movie theater very often. Maybe like 3 times a year is all I go to a movie theater.
Yeah.
I typically wait till they come onto one of the streaming services, and
Yeah.
then I can rent them. So all of these I've rented on Netflix or Apple or whatever, and you have to pay for them. But it's just so convenient sometimes to have a pee break, especially if these movies are 3 hours long. Like, I
Yeah.
want to be able to pause the movie and go have a pee break and like get some more popcorn and not miss it. So
Yeah. So let me ask you, since we're on movies and stuff, what is your favorite? Like, if you only had one platform to pick from to watch movies, what would that be?
to watch movies.
Like, what's your go-to? Is it Netflix? Is it Apple? Is it Amazon? Is it Peacock, Hulu?
Right now, I've been doing Hulu mostly.
Yeah.
And I think it's because it has different things. So there's so many things that I hadn't seen versus I've been watching the others so much. Like, I was like, there's nothing new. But I go back and forth.
Yeah. I'm just curious.
Yeah. But now that it's gonna be summer, I won't be watching because I'll be sitting outside all the time. Just
I love it.
soaking up the sun. So
Ambulance from 2022 with Eliza Gonzalez, Jake Gyllenhaal. Did I say that right this time?
Gyllenhaal.
And Yaha Abdul Mateen II. And it's about adoptive brothers. So you have one that's African American, Jake's the other, and so you've got a white African American and their adopted brothers. And it keeps you on your seat, but there's bank robberies and trying to get money, and it's really, really good. Have you seen it,
I've
Amelia?
seen it.
Do you think it's a good movie?
Yes, it was good. It was good. There was a lot of stuff where at the end you're like,
I know.
There are some things that kind of you didn't know, and I'm usually very good at guessing the endings of movies, which is annoying. So that threw me for a loop.
It threw me for a loop too, because Mark kept saying, "Do you know what's going to happen next?" I'm like, "No, I don't. I don't know.
Watch the movie."
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what's going to happen next. So that I loved, super good. And it's a little bit more recent, Amelia. It's not from 2022.
Good job. Good job. So I have been watching. Normally, I just kind of have it on the background when I'm doing chores. I like to just have something up that I can pop my head in and watch, and not if I miss a bit, it's not dire. But there's a series on Netflix called "The Worst Roommates Ever."
Oh gosh,
there is some crazy stuff. One of the latest episodes was a lady who she was only like in her 50s, early 60s, but she looked much older. She was a serial killer in Sacramento, killing people and burying them in her backyard, but people didn't realize that she was killing them, and then she was collecting their Social Security money.
Is this true?
This is true. These are all true stories. They're like, each story is 45 minutes to an hour.
What?
And there are all these different scenarios, like roommates were trying to poison their roommates to get control of someone's son. Some lady was trying to kill this guy that was just her husband was in the military, and he was like a best friend. So he moved in as a roommate to kind of help her with her son. She took out a life insurance policy on him, unbeknownst to him, and then had tried to murder him multiple times and had not been successful. Like, crazy stuff. So
that's
just
crazy.
Anybody out there, screen your roommates, and if you're doing like a Craigslist ad, do a background check on people, because there's some wild people.
That is crazy. I've got that written down. We've got a list of stuff that we're wanting to watch, but that
worst roommates ever.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Have you ever had a terrible roommate?
So it's funny you say that, Amelia. I've never had a roommate.
Wow.
I've never had like a traditional roommate. Like I haven't. No, like I just haven't.
Okay, Laura, you've been traveling a lot. Have you had time to watch anything, or do you know anything, or should we be looking toward anything?
So you still need to continue to watch Presumed Innocence. Like they keep releasing, like that is
I haven't signed up for Apple yet, but I just got a thing on my phone the other day that said you are qualified for 3 months free. So I'm like, I'm gonna sign up for it.
You need to. Do you love how I say it? Like you need to.
I know.
And then, so yes, there are a couple. So I don't think I talked about it last time, but it was 22 Jump Street.
Oh my God. With Channing Tatum and Noah Hill.
Yes.
Listen, it's 22. This was like 3 or 4 years ago.
She's giving me such a hard time. I'm trying to find one other.
It's before Jonah Hill went on his weight loss journey. It was early on. He was still the Jack Black of Jonah Hills, is what I'm going to say. But Channing Tatum is still hot AF. So Jenna Dewan, I know you're already remarried and have kids, but I don't know what happened there. But I would have definitely moved on him. But now he's with Zoe Kravitz, so my
chances. But you know what?
My window just went beep.
They closed. You go, because I do have one, Amelia.
Okay.
That Mark and I, as I said, we watched this stuff. So I just need to.
Okay. Well, I will talk about one that is not uplifting like 22 Jump Street. So, and I actually watched the whole series in one day, which don't Don't throw shade. Don't worry about it. I had been out in the sun for like 3 days on end, and I was like, no more sun. I just need to like fold my laundry, vacuum my house, and watch this show. So it is on Hulu, and it's called Under the Banner of Heaven. Under the Banner of Heaven. And some of the major stars that people would know are Andrew Garfield, who is Spider-Man, Sam Worthington, who is in Avatar. Rory Culkin, who is Macaulay Culkin's one of his brothers, and you can tell it's him. You recognize his face. And it is based on a true story. So it follows the book, but the book was based on a true crime of, in the 80s, there is a devout detective who is a Mormon, and he is investigating a brutal murder where a mom, a wife, is slayed and decapitated, as well as her 15-year-old daughter. It is really messed up, and it takes you through. There's only 7 or 8 episodes, so it takes a while, but it's questioning this detective who is a faithful conservative Mormon, his faith, because there are some extremist Mormons in his community that take it very far with how their beliefs are, and it makes him question everything that he has learned. So I honestly didn't know a ton about the Mormons. I know Mormons, but there's varying degrees of
same with
Mormonism,
Judaism or Christianity or Catholicism, right? There's so many.
How they practice. Even so, the wife was a Mormon, but her family was more liberal, and her dad was a bishop in the Mormon. But her marrying into the husband's family, they were old school, completely different. Like the families were not even sure if they aligned, and they were both Mormons. So it was really messed up, but also very interesting. And I also grew up in a odd religion, I will say. So it definitely gave me some flashbacks about things of what's said and what you believe and why you believe it and how you've been taught it, and
how
do
you actually
question
live on.
it? Yeah, do you question it, and why do you question it, and can you question it? And
and what does that look like?
Yeah. So again, it's on Hulu, and it's called Under the Banner of Heaven. So very good watch. Very deep. It's not light.
I'm gonna add that to the
It's
mix.
not light. Yeah.
It's not like 22 Jump Street.
No.
So this one we watched is called Lift.
Okay.
And this is from 2024.
Ooh.
So it's got Kevin Hart. I think I should be able to read
Put
this.
your glasses on.
I know, my gosh.
I don't know the other people.
I can't read it. The director is Gary Gray. But this is comedy. It's action and adventure. It was really, really good. So Lift.
Is it about like a Uber driver?
No, this is about a professional thief and his expert crew attempt the ultimate heist, stealing $500 million in gold from a vault on a plane at 40,000 feet in the air.
Okay, I've seen it.
Have you seen it?
Of course I have.
Okay.
My kids are always like, "Mom, you want to watch?" I was like, "Seen it." When I say
You're
seen
like
it,
so good.
it means it's played in the background at some point. Yeah. I don't always give 100%, but I always have the TV or something going if I'm washing dishes or
So
cooking
good.
dinner or whatever, even vacuuming the house. I just always have something going on. So if you ask me to recall specific events, I'll be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
But you had it on the back.
But I've seen it.
Yeah.
Okay, upgrade that storage. Get those movies and shows downloaded. My flight is like 18 plus hours, so I don't think there's enough storage on my tablet to do that. There better be a lot of freaking movies on the airplane is all I gotta say. Movies, wine, and Ambien. That's how I'm gonna make it through an 18-hour
Yes,
flight.
and more movies or more wine, I should say.
Yeah.
So fun.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait till we get back together. So everyone's going to have to tune in again for a new episode on July 11th when Lori and I are back again and we can talk about our shenanigans. Maybe we'll have some really good Never Have I Evers.
Ooh, I bet you we will.
I'm going to have a lot of nevers, especially when it comes to food.
Ooh, I didn't even think about that, Amelia. You're right.
Yeah. Protein bars and a whole suitcase. Lori took a whole suitcase of shoes. I'm taking a whole suitcase of protein bars.
Oh, just let me be clear. It's not all my shoes. Half of that suitcase is Mark's shoes. He's just as bad as I am, if not worse. Let me tell you.
Okay. We'll
I'll
call
take
Mark out on
pictures.
that.
Yeah.
Yes, please do. Pictures. All right, everybody. We'll see you again on July 11th, where Lori and I will have lots to discuss. And go check out Wowline. Thank you, John Short. Wowline.com. It's their 75th year anniversary, which is amazing. And if you're competitive like Lori, go get your pickleball game on and see if your relationship or friendships can survive a game of pickleball. All right. Until then, bye.